Greetings from Delhi Medical Association and eMedi News. Welcome to the show Chat with Dr. KK. We have with us Dr. Dharmendra Kumar Diwan, Director Family Welfare, Government of Delhi. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
We talk about reproductive and child health.
Okay.
The current gang rape has really produced something in the scenario that we need to relook into the women and child abuse.
Okay.
We need to relook about the care of the women and the child. Okay. It is redefining the age of a child. People are debating that JJ Act should be changed in terms of women and child safety.
Okay.
Slightly away from your so-called hardcore health subject.
Okay.
What do we need to do?
You see,
As a doctor,
yeah.
I'm not talking you as a service provider, first as a doctor.
Okay, as a doctor, and also as a normal usual citizen of the state, I have my views on this very important and very critical subject that has come up in the recent past. Overall societal degradation that has happened, which is leading all to whatever we have been experiencing. You know, when we talk about the girl child is a precious gift of nature to the parents. How it gets nurtured as a school going girl, and then to an adolescent, and then to the woman who bears a child, is a very important subject, not only from the health point but from society point of view. Now, as doctors, we have very important responsibilities. As professionals, we need to ensure that the girl child is cared for in terms of a nutritional need, educational needs, and then growth needs, the psycho-emotional needs, and the type of protection that she deserves while she is moving out of her house to the social spaces, that type of protection, and make her empowered enough so that she is able to take care of self-defense. I mean, like situation we are experiencing recently, I think self-defense, the learning and all.
Let me come back to very basic.
Okay.
The crime against women starts from infanticide.
Okay.
It starts from child abuse.
In fact, not only infanticide, it is within the group.
I'm talking about is so-called you abort a female child.
Okay.
That means, and that reflects about the society.
Yeah.
For them, I don't have to blame only the parents. Equally have to be blamed for the grandparents, the saas sassur. Everybody has to be blamed. The society has to be blamed. The person who is doing an ultrasound has to be blamed. The very fact we have so much of female feticide in the society, though it is decreasing, it reflects the overall crime against the women.
Yeah, you are very right. Actually, let me tell you, in Delhi, for example, and country as a whole also, the sex ratio at birth, about 900 female babies born to 1,000 boys. That means, and the natural ratio is about 956 per thousand. That means clearly 55 to 60 girls are being missed every 1,000.
Internationally, what is the ratio?
Internationally also it is expected naturally 956. And therefore we are missing out about 50 to 55
for every
girls,
1,000 50 are being missing.
So that means when it comes to actual numbers, when we know about 3.5 lakh babies are delivered annually in the state, or for that matter in the country about 17 crore. So that means we are missing out on so many girls annually, and the fault lies both at the family level, society level, at the profession level. Multiple factors are there. You know, there is a.
Do you feel that PMDT Act is the only answer?
It is one of the answers. It is one of the answers. It is one of the.
Is the government doing another answers?
The other aspects like societal, change, mindset change in the family, the predilection of families going in for boys, and then misusing the technology. That also is one thing. So that means we need to change at our own level, within our families. We need to ensure, and that means we are basically caring for the girl child. It is an act of nature.
Do you feel the way public has reacted in this case? Public is going to react, and if there is a old victim murdered, the public may react with a bus crushing a person, pedestrian, and you find that another infanticide, another feticide, again the public will come and cry.
Dr. Agarwal,
are we waiting for the public to cry and then act?
Dr. Agarwal, you are right. You know, whenever such a heinous crime occurs, the immediate outburst is very natural. Whatever. It is very, very natural. So, but you know, when we need to look inwards, our own inner self, there may be reasons lying within our own. We may be having deficiencies in terms of our own upbringing, our own thinking, and that is why it is quite okay in terms of candlelight and solidarity with that particular. But at the same time, we need to change ourselves in our own
Okay,
thinking.
let me
Very
go
well.
on the lighter side.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite heroine?
My favorite heroine. Very difficult, but yes.
If you
In
could name
yesteryear, Shabana Azmi.
Shabana.
Yeah.
If female feticide was rampant at that time, she would not have been there.
She would not have been there. She would not have been there, definitely.
So
yes.
we need to respect the.
Bilkul, absolutely.
Okay.
yes.
If you would not have been a doctor, what you would have become?
I would have been a administrator.
Administrator, still
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
You always wanted to be an administrator.
Yeah.
Do you feel that for whenever there is a crime, whenever there is assault or a road traffic accident, the first on contact is the police personnel. They should be trained in first aid, or we should post a paramedic with them. In every PCR van, there should also be a paramedic.
You see, the number of human resource required that will become gigantic, and therefore, whoever is coming in first contact should be trained. Should be trained, whether it is a paramedical worker or the police personnel, whoever is lifting. Like for example, there were passers by in this particular case. There were 20 people standing around, and none of them was even bothered to do something about those.
They didn't know it, or they didn't want to do it.
There may be two reasons. Both the reasons may be right. Maybe they were not aware that something can be done, or they were having some fear of the law, and that is why they were not able to touch them.
So what Dr. Diwan says is very clear, that we must respect the women. Then only the ratio that 50 girls are missing for every 1,000 births, then only we should be able to manage that. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
being in our show.
Good.
That's all for today. We'll come back with one more show. Till that, goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.